taking so long? Yeah, Eileen, what's taking so long?
I'm almost done. Just hang on a sec.
You said that 20 minutes ago. Yeah, you said that 20 minutes ago.
Look, we want this to last, don't we? The least we can do is take the time to do it properly.
Well, hurry up. Calvin looks like he's about to wet himself if we don't go soon. Yeah, hurry up. Calvin looks...
Ta-da! Now listen carefully, guys. I know you like to play in the forest after school, but Mom's afraid that you're gonna get lost. So I told her I'd make sure we had a place to meet. And this is it. This is the tallest tree in the forest, and I want you to come here if you think you ever might be lost, okay?
Yeah. Can we go now? Yeah, can we go now?
One more thing, guys. Give me your hands. Come on, give me. Dear God, please protect this tree and let it stand tall forever so that if any of us loses our way, we have some place to go. Thank you. Amen. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Well, looks like you took too long.
Oh, Calvin. Oh, come on, let's go.
Calvin couldn't wait. And he just wet his pants.
You hear that? It never happened, Susie. Tom's making it up. Tell her, Eileen.
Well, I don't know, Calvin. You know, I've heard Tom's version so many times that I don't remember whether it happened or not.
Perfect. Thanks for the support. It was Tom that wet his pants. You remember it as well as I did.
You were crying.
We were there.
Oh, Susie, has Tom taken you to see our tree yet?
Yeah, he takes us out there for anniversary. Picnics.
Jason, how you doing today, brother?
Everything okay, Jace?
Why? What's going on? Is there something I should be concerned about?
No, just, I hadn't seen you in hours. Wondering.
I'm fine, thank you, sis. Eileen,
Yeah?
can I ask you a question?
Sure, what is it?
What does Genesis 11:6 say?
I think that's about the Tower of Babel. Why?
I think it might be important.
Jason, everything in here is important. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Chapter 11, verse 6. Okay. Behold, they are one people, and they have one language. And this is only the beginning of what they will do. And nothing that they propose to do will now be impossible for them.
So Franco Macaluso's right.
Who?
Franco Macaluso.
The head of the European Unity Project.
What are you talking about, Jason? Franco Macaluso wouldn't know a Bible if you sat it right in front of him.
He doesn't need a Bible, he has something better. The truth. You see, we can all do the kinds of miracles that God and Jesus can do, but first, we have to come together.
That's what they tried when they built the Tower of Babel, and they were wrong. Okay, Jason, why don't you explain to everybody here what Macaluso's theory about world unity is, huh?
It's not a theory, not even close. This is scientifically proven, all of it.
Come on, share it with the ignorant.
I will, and I'll share it with these guys too. Let me ask you a question, Calvin. Have you ever heard of Dr. Emerald Fujimoto?
No.
Have you ever heard of the Isle of Manchi?
No.
Well, that's no accident. Sure, this may be one of the biggest discoveries in the history of this world, but the powers that be have worked really hard to keep it quiet.
What kind of discoveries, Jason?
Okay, listen to this. In one research project, they're on this island discovering the behavior of monkeys. Now, this just isn't any island. No, this one's different. This one has a huge volcanic mountain dividing it right down the middle.
Jason!
Wait. All right, you couldn't get from one side to the other, not without a helicopter, okay? Now, these guys over here, okay, they're laying out pieces of fruit, all right, for the monkeys. They want them to come out of the trees onto the beach where they can see them and study their behavior. Now, the problems for the monkeys, of course, is that the fruit had to be peeled. Why? So they can smell it. Okay? But they're on a beach, so the monkeys are eating more sand. More sand because there's no peel than they are bananas, right? Until one very smart monkey comes along and he has an idea. He decides to take his banana and dip it in the ocean. And look, it works. Now, it doesn't take long for this to catch on, and before long, all the monkeys on the beach are dipping their bananas in the sea.
All right.
Okay?
So, what did he prove by that? Monkey see, monkey do?
Oh no, there's a lot more to it than that. Because one day, one more monkey comes along. He sees what all the other monkeys are doing, and he decides to give it a try. And what do you think happens when he does? Okay, it's incredible. At that very instant, all the monkeys over here on this side of the island, they start doing it too.
Really?
Really. Not only that, all around the world, monkeys start doing it too.
That's cool.
Oh, no, it's not just cool, Tom. It's incredible. Think about the possibilities. If we can get enough people to think about world peace. Think about it. You know, Franco Macaluso has it right. If we could just find a way to come together, anything we can believe, we can achieve.
Thanks, Jason.
I've told you before, honey, your brother needs professional help.
No way. I'm not letting those idiots at that psych hospital near him again. He was fine before they started pumping him full of drugs.
Remember last year when he spent 2 weeks at Christmas time thinking the aliens had invaded the UN?
He's much better now. You know it.
You're hearing me, but you're not listening. Right now, he's thinking if he can get everyone to agree with him, that one day we'll all wake up and believe whatever he believes.
So he has an imagination. He's not hurting anyone. He's just making a world that he can enjoy.
It sounds like Eileen and her born-again buddies, creating a world they all can enjoy.
Well, you don't have anything to worry about, Calvin. Because if ignorance is bliss, you're already in heaven.
Susie Cambro.
Hi, Susie, it's me.
Hey, Helen. Did you get my message?
Oh, yeah, the one about the Bible prophecy guy. What's his story, anyway? That fire from heaven is going to destroy the earth?
Better than that. This guy is saying that millions of people are going to suddenly vanish into thin air.
You mean their souls, right?
No, that's what I thought. No, this guy is talking about body and all. And, this is the best part, apparently every Christian believes it.
Really?
Really. It's called, hang on. Hey, Eileen. What's that thing in the book of Revelations, where everybody vanishes off the face of the earth?
It's called the rapture.
Yeah, it's called the...
And it's not all the people. It is only the believers. And it's not the book of Revelations. It's the book of Revelation.
Thank you. The rapture.
Wow. Some of the things you guys believe really amaze me. Sound like Jason,
Jason, I love Jason with all my heart. But I feel like he needs to be in a hospital or a home.
Maybe if he knew God.
Oh, come on. You're missing the point here. Jason's got a head full of imaginary friends, right? God would just be another one. Tom, help me out here. Why is it that when somebody believes they can talk to an alien, we consider them insane, right? But when somebody believes they can talk to God, somehow that's okay. I don't really see the difference here.
That's because you haven't looked.
Oh.
And neither have you. I just hope you get around to it before it's too late.
Oh, you mean before everybody disappears, right?
Okay. I'd love to stay and continue this fine conversation. But unfortunately, there's a whole city of people out there that don't find much comfort in God or clean bananas when they're being shot. Blind faith isn't enough, Eileen.
Oh, it's not blind faith, Tom. You do have to open your eyes.
Hey, so tomorrow night's biggie, is it?
Want to see how big? Well, I couldn't afford to give her the ring she deserved when we got married. So I've been saving a long time for this one.
Not bad. Looks like you're really ready to make a big commitment, you know?
See you later.
Okay.
Sweetheart, going to the station.
Hey, you be especially careful out there tonight. I want you fully intact for tomorrow.
Why? What's tomorrow night? Wait. How could I forget tomorrow night? We've been together 10 years, and that is a miracle, my dear.
Oh, I am so looking forward just to time alone, just the two of us.
Me too. No one's gonna find his own right leg.
Such a terrible name. Why do they call it that anyway?
So people won't go up there.
Are you sure you haven't told anybody about that cottage?
I know him.
Especially not Calvin. I mean, if he finds out about it, he's gonna do some huge prank.
Yes, I know. No, no one knows.
Yeah,
This is gonna be our secret.
yeah.
And I have a very special surprise for you tomorrow night.
You do?
Yeah.
Tell me.
No.
Oh, come on. Come on. No. I'll kiss you some more. Come on, tell me.
Kiss me some more?
Yes, you can. Tell me.
Susie, perhaps you don't understand the meaning of secrets.
Yeah.
Susie.
Come.
Susie.
All right, let's break it up in here. Come on, this isn't high school for crying out loud.
Okay, you be careful.
Careful, I'll buckle my seat belt. Yes. Ladder boy, you're parked behind me. Let's go.
Don't call me that.
The real goal is the realization of the tremendous potential that lies within us all. Tremendous potential that lies sleeping within us. You see, if we can open our minds together, then anything that we believe can be ours. But unity is the secret to our success. Because unity is the key that will unlock the doors to this enormous potential. Anything we believe we can achieve.
He cast us out of heaven for daring to question his perfection. It was a battle he won. Now the war begins. Now our powers increase, and the final conflict approaches. Jehovah God, you're going to run away again, aren't you? You did it once before, at this very tower. But this time, the glory of Babel will endure. We will win. We will reign. And we'll do it all by uniting your own creation against you. Agent Morgan, who's going to give us a glimpse into the other side?
His name is Tim Tucker. He's a college professor and I think the perfect test subject. He teaches a night course in psychic phenomena. This guy's mind is wide open.
Just as they all will be soon.
Honey, what's wrong? Tim, what's wrong?
The book.
Tim, what are you doing?
There's no room in this world for lies like those, Diane! Don't you see?
Stop
It's
it!
people like you that are holding the rest of us back. Hold us back from unity!
You're scaring me!
Yours is not the only way. The time has come to free the world of the haters. Honey, all of you must die.
Attention all units. We have a report of a domestic situation at 95 Nelson. Car 21, what is your location?
Dispatch, this is Detective Canbro. I'm 1/2 a block away. Show me the domestic.
This is Officer Kenny Rice. I'll back up.
Please, open up.
Haters! Haters! Where is she? Where is she? She's a hater! Where is she? Where is Eileen? You know where she is. I can see your hands. Where is she? Where is she? Hold it! Get up. Get back. Get back! Get back. Franco Macaluso will win. We will beat him this time.
What are you talking about? Beat who?
God.
No, that's fine. But right now, I want your hands behind your back. Take it easy. Don't hurt her.
Let's terminate. Floor 14.
Give me the gun! Now!
Where are you going?
They found me. They found me. I knew that they weren't supposed to be like this. I knew they were out there, but they weren't supposed to be like this.
Is everything okay?
They wanted me. They wanted
Jason,
me. Eileen.
on? What's going on? Hey, take it easy, Jason. It's just me, Mike, from next door.
I would have done it. I really would have killed her if she was here.
I'll call the cops, okay?
Don't call the police! Please! Jason!
Yeah, the lady was so broken up I could hardly get a statement.
I've been on the force 20 years and I've never seen anything like this. Compared to it. Listen, that knife was 20 feet away from him. It was unreachable. I looked at the table where the knife was. I looked around the room, looked back at him. The knife is in his hand without him moving. So I'm standing there getting ready to witness him slice her from gullet to gut. Okay? But something happened. He dropped the knife. I saw a snap in his eyes. Then he ran across the room and dove out the window.
Well, according to his wife, he's really been into that occult stuff lately. Who knows what we could be dealing with here?
Well, if the devil's at work here, I'm sorry you weren't there instead of me. You're the Christian, Kenny.
Kenny, Tom, we got another 1052. This one's your address.
Jason.
I'll look after things here, Tom. Okay, let's check it out.
wasn't him. It wasn't Jason.
I came as soon as I heard.
Eileen had just left. I was in the kitchen and Jason just started screaming. So I went up into his room and he was yelling and ranting and raving and just going. He was really upset.
Well, whatever upset him, he's going to the right place.
It was different this time, Tom.
Explain that.
It was like he was another person, like he was someone else.
Well, maybe the aliens finally got him.
This isn't funny, okay? I'm scared. It was so... And he was playing with this.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen one of those since I was a kid. Well, maybe it wasn't the aliens that got him. Maybe it was Elvis.
Look, I know about these boards, and it was like he hooked into something...
No. Don't start that. This isn't your TV show. We're not looking for the best dramatic interpretation we can find. Your brother is mentally ill. It's nobody's fault. It just happens. Now, when are you going to learn that?
No. This was different. Now, you can think that Jason was insane. That's your decision. Do you think that I'm insane, too?
Of course not.
Then don't just dismiss what I'm saying.
I'm not dismissing it.
You haven't even heard it!
I'm sorry. Tell me again.
It's just the way he was yelling. And the things he was saying. He was talking about that Macaluso guy, and he was haters. What?
What else did he say?
Yeah, but explain this to guys who don't even know each other, 10 blocks apart. Suddenly, both go crazy, both saying the same things, and both leap out a window. I mean, can you explain this?
No.
Oh, good. I'd like to talk to you about your brother. We've given Jason something to calm him down, but he's going to need a complete examination. One of our psychiatrists will talk to him in the morning.
No, Susie. Don't let them keep me here, please. What if they're not who you think they are?
Can't I just bring him home with me, and then I'll bring him back in the morning?
Please, Susie. Please don't let them keep me here.
Jason jumped through a window. That makes him a danger to himself. Legally, we have to keep him here for at least 24 hours.
Okay, why don't I sign a release, and that would ensure...
I'm sorry. It's out of my hands.
Please!
I gotta go talk to him.
No.
I just heard what happened. Is Jason all right?
He will be when someone gets inside of that head of his and ties some loose screws.
Well, I want to talk to you.
Stop right there. I know where you're going. I know what you have to offer, but that's not what he needs right now. I know this religious stuff is important to you, but that doesn't mean it's the answer to everything. Jason has a very serious problem, and he needs a doctor, not a priest.
How do you know what he needs when you haven't even heard what he has to say?
Anybody that starts a sentence with UFO, extraterrestrial, alien, or Jesus Christ, I don't have to listen to the rest, because I know what's coming.
If you would just let one person finish one sentence once, you might learn something. And you might change, just a
Change? Change my what, Eileen? My life? My mind? If you could just sit down someday and listen to what you tell these people to believe.
Tom, just because you don't believe in God does not mean that other people don't have to.
No! I never said I didn't believe in God.
Oh. Well, do you believe in God? Huh?
That's a complex question.
It is not a complex question. When was the last time you opened a Bible?
You don't have to open the Bible to believe in God. That's your problem. You believe all that stuff is real. It's not.
You're wrong, Tom. It is real. All of it is real.
Yeah, what about Noah and the ark? What about that guy that lived in the belly of a whale for a week? That guy named,
Jonah.
Jonah. It's time for you to get a grip on reality. That's a storybook, not a history book.
How would you know? You haven't even read it. Huh? You haven't given God a chance.
Listen, it's been a long night. And, I apologize for being too aggressive with you. I'm just spent on this. Let's pretend we never had this conversation. And next Sunday, you and I will go to that church of yours together.
You promise?
I promise.
Woo!
And you get on the phone to that God of yours and tell him I'm going to be there. Faith Chapel, Sunday night. And tell him to have some of his best stories ready. Because your brother Tom is coming to church for the first time in his life.
And?
You promised me that if I sit there with you a whole hour and listen, with my eyes open, you'll get off my back about this.
Okay, deal. Shake.
I am so sorry, Jason. It's just that the doctors are concerned about you, and I'm just trying to do what's best for you.
Then listen to what I'm saying. They took control of me. That wasn't me talking. I didn't want to kill Eileen. I didn't want to jump out the window. That was them. And they're gonna come looking. Do you hear me? They are going to come looking.
But Jason, they're afraid that you're gonna try.
You're not listening to me. If I really wanted to die, I'd want them to find me.
Jason, relax. You're gonna be okay. I need to talk to you.
Susie. Susie.
Susie, you have done your best. Now we need the doctors. He has created a world he cannot escape from.
But I'm just not sure that a bloodstream full of drugs is the answer. He's my brother. He's had a bad night. He needs family, not Thorazine. Tom, let's just take him home.
Could you just hold on with that for a moment, please?
But, ma'am, we need to. You and I need a few more minutes with my brother before you do whatever it is you think you need to do.
Let me ask the doctor then.
It's okay.
What do you want? What do you want?
Oh, I think you know, Jason.
Oh, thank you. I think you better see this. I've been doing this a long time, and I've never seen anything quite like this.
I want the whole world to believe what you believe tonight.
This is a scan of the normal human brain. The green areas show the active brain cells. Normally you see 10 to 12% of the cerebral cortex active at any one time. This is Jason's scan from when he first came here.
You see, Jason, it's not that the message was wrong. It was just early. You were in the right frame of mind at the wrong time.
We're talking 75% here. If I weren't seeing it for myself, I wouldn't believe it. This man has activity in parts of his brain that it's just impossible.
The world's not ready for what we have to offer. At least, not yet.
Can't you see him? He's right here.
What will you do when she's gone?
He's right there. Can't you hear him? Can you see him? He's right there! Please leave me alone! Leave me alone! I promise. I won't tell. I promise. I won't tell.
Can you just give us a few minutes?
Yeah. Poor Jason. Hope they find out what's wrong with him.
Oh, so hard to see him so frightened.
He thinks someone's talking to him from that stupid little board he has. What's wrong? Never mind. Jason's not the only one that jumped out a window. The other guy jumped 14 floors. There's an autopsy going on right now. I'm gonna go check it out.
Jason. Jason, I got this downtown. Now, I was gonna wait for your birthday, but she said it was for protection.
Oh, give me that. Thank you. They're still out there. I'm not making this up. These guys are for real.
I know they are, Jason. Susie, we've got to get him out of here.
Oh, please, Susie.
Oh, you're gonna love this. It was Susie Canberra's brother.
Did he get the whole thing?
Sure sounds like it. Apparently, he just jumped out a window just like Mr. Tucker here. Unfortunately, it was a ground floor window.
You mean he's still alive? We can't let him...
Whoa. Zach's on his way upstairs to put an end to it. Where is he?
Who are you?
We're federal agents.
Well, what do you want with Mr. Quincy?
Well, that's not really your concern now, is it, officer? So if you'll just tell us where he is, we'll stop wasting your time.
Well, at least I've an x-ray.
Perhaps I can ask you a few questions while we wait. That's not going to be a problem, is it, officer?
No. Just tell me what it's about and I can.
I need to know who might have heard that nonsense Mr. Quincy was shouting.
According to the ambulance driver, Jason was talking...
Thank you, Doctor.
The ambulance driver heard it. What about back at the house? Anybody else hear what he was saying?
The man's rambling on about nothing. He's a psychiatric patient.
Don't go away.
Got the rundown on that guy in there.
Oh, the cop?
He's more than a cop.
What do you mean?
He's the brother-in-law. He heard everything.
My associate tells me that...
St. Joe's. There's been a 1099, an ambulance attendant in the parking lot. Come on.
Thanks for calling Tom and Susie. We can't come to the phone right now. A message and we'll call you back.
Susie, Jason was right. Get out of the house. Get out right now.
me hear you. Get back in bed. Don't let them know you're awake.
Who?
Anyone.
How come?
They're gonna put the glasses on you.
What kind of glasses?
The glasses, the goggles. Where you been?
I don't know.
Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. You can't trust anybody here. No one. You understand? Not your family, not your friends, no one. If they put those glasses on you, you either come out one of them or you don't come out at all.
I need to talk to my wife. Have you seen my wife?
Your wife's not here. I'm all you got. Now listen. I've been drunk since the vanishings, but they found me last night, and now the glasses are on the way.
Vanishings?
So how long are we waiting for the other guy?
Evan. Hello, Evan.
Franco Macaluso, you're the Messiah. My arm. This is impossible. How did you do this?
Oh, no. That's the beauty of it. I didn't do anything, Evan. You did. That's what I'm here to show you. You see, that's what most of the world saw. The day of wonders. Now there's a few of you left. A few who refuse to join our side for whatever reason. But when you do, and you will experience power such as the world has never seen.
But I've seen everyone who put the glasses on that day. They seem so...
Committed? Yes, committed. Committed to a world bringing together a unified mind. Think about it, Evan. A world where anything you imagine will be yours. Take my mark. And anything that you want, you can have.
He's awake.
Now, if you haven't already pledged your allegiance to the unification of mankind, then get ready to see the light. And if you have, then get ready to shine.
Don't be fooled, my friends. When the Prince of Darkness arrives, he'll do so with incredible signs and lying wonders.
We have the regional feed from the Fonthill transmitter. What's the range, Jake?
About 1,200 miles. Now, that should give us a potential audience of almost 20 million people.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, except that it's too late for about 19 million of them.
I think what you meant to say was good thing it's not too late for almost 1 million of them. Don't forget, Macaluso doesn't have everyone on side.
I know you're right. It's just, I wish there was some way we could transmit to the whole world.
Hey, I'm still waiting for you to come up with direct access to the satellite.
Yeah, I'm still working on it.
They've started the tracking. How many relays this time, Jake?
We got 13, but they're getting pretty good at this.
12.
11. Looks like they figured out our routine. Let's get ready to roll the minute they cut us off.
Why can't you idiots find a way to stop these treasonous transmissions?
They're faster. And by the time we get there, they're gone.
Well, then we'll just have to be faster, won't we? What is it, Agent Morgan?
Sir, do you remember the cop who burst in on our test before the vanishings?
The guy in the coma.
Yes, sir. He's awake.
Excellent. Is he on side?
No, sir.
You mean he actually chose to die?
No, sir, they never got the goggles on him. They found his bed empty a few minutes ago.
Well, we know who he's looking for. Susie Canberra. Find him, find her.
Is an imposter, another counterfeit. In the not too distant future, an incredible time will come. It will be a time of delusion, deception, and trickery. And it will be the most dangerous time that this world has ever seen. The prophet Jeremiah said in chapter 30, verse 7, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it." Jesus added Matthew 24:21, "For then shall be great tribulation such as never was since the world began."
We are experiencing technical
Hello.
difficulties. Please stand by.
4 minutes and 53 seconds. Yeah, that's our best yet.
Yeah, I just pray somebody heard it.
Oh, I know somebody heard it. I just hope somebody listened to it.
Look, we better get going.
More fence sitting, pal. It's time to make a choice.
All you have to do is believe, Ronnie. All you have to do is take my mark. And anything that you imagine, anything, will be yours. The goggles, they're just a way to let people see what's possible in a unified world. Miracles are taking place. Healings are happening. And once the last of the unbelievers are removed, then your powers will blossom forth like a wondrous rose.
Nice speech. I could see why so many people have fallen for your pack of lies. You've always wanted just one thing: to kill the people of God. So go ahead, do what you will with this body. But my soul, the only thing you really want, you can't have.
Serves him right, huh?
What?
Serves him right for not taking the mark.
What mark you mean?
You know, the mark.
666? No,
What do you mean you don't know?
I do know. I gotta go.
Hey! Hey, let me see your hand!
They're all gone now.
What?
Millions of them. I remember. I remember.
O&E, show me your mark.
Should I send for the goggles, sir?
Never mind.
I mean, do we really want this filth stinking up our world? Come here, filth.
Please identify yourself. Please identify yourself. Please identify.
Glory to man.
What?
Hey. Glory to man.
Glory to man. Glory to man. I need to use your phone. It's very important. And your payphone doesn't work. My wife I need to talk to.
Let me see your hand.
Excuse me.
Hey! I've got one!
I've been marked. I'm okay.
Oh, would you give me a break, Charlie, and just listen to me, will you? Listen, please. Ah.
What? Watch it!
Oh, he doesn't have a mark. I saw his hand. He doesn't have a mark.
Hey, you! Hold it right there! Hold it!
This is the police department. Who would you like to speak with?
Kenny Rice.
I'm sorry, sir. There's no one here by that name.
I've known Mr. Rice for 19 years. I know he works there around.
I've been here for 25 years, sir, and there's never been a Kenny Rice at this precinct.
Hello, Susie! Susie!
crowds have not subsided at all since last week's execution of hater Thorold Stone. All of them are anticipating the arrival of Franco Macaluso for tonight's worldwide telecast and his compassionate outreach to the world. For the uncommitted, he has promised enlightenment. For the rest of us, he has promised that the powers we have only begun to taste will blossom beyond anything we can even imagine. But with the true Messiah's message now only hours away, one can only wonder what havoc the haters might be planning. Top ONE officials have assured the world, however, that secure satellites will be used to ensure that no treasonous messages of hatred will interrupt this important trip.
There will be many reasons not to follow Jesus Christ in this time of great tribulation. But remember that the rewards of heaven far outweigh the pain you may endure here on the earth. The choice you are making will decide your eternal destiny. Heaven and all of its glory is worth it. Make sure you choose the gift of eternal life that only a belief in Jesus Christ can give you. Don't delay another moment. Make the decision now and give your life to Christ. Only He can save you.
If you don't come in with the simplicity of this gospel, to just believe on the Lord Jesus Christ and to allow that faith in Him bring you to a place of repentance and a saving knowledge of who He is, if that doesn't do it for you, and you're saying, well, this is too hard, then it doesn't get any easier than this. It doesn't get any better than this. God will not be any more merciful ever.
Brother will turn against brother, and children shall turn against their parents. And the frightening thing is that they'll think that they are doing the right thing. I can't imagine a world so deceived and deluded that they'll believe that peace and love and unity come from killing those who stand in their way.
There won't be a safe place on the entire planet for believers in the true God. This Antichrist will have complete control over the entire world. Revelation 13:7. But to the rest of the world, he will seem to be
Look what
the
we found.
greatest spiritual
Helen
leader
Hanna.
the world has ever seen.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Hey, Mike, it's me.
Tom.
Yeah.
I thought you were in the hospital.
Well, they let me out.
Uh-huh. Show me your mark.
Oh, okay. This is hard to get off. You know, when I came in here, I heard somebody upstairs. Where's Susie?
You don't understand.
Where's
Susie? Forget Susie! Unity thing!
Nothing. He may have been here, but he's gone now.
Good news. He's totally unarmed.
Tom.
Hey.
I never thought I'd see you again.
There you go.
Let me look at you.
No marking.
Quick, get in here before anybody sees you.
I don't have the memory of what happened to me in my accident. Where's Susie?
I haven't seen her in a long, long time, but believe me, I want to find her just as much as you do.
Eileen. Where is Eileen?
Sorry, who's Eileen?
Eileen's our sister.
Wow. Look, the doctor said something like this might happen. I mean, you had a very severe head injury. We don't have a sister, Tom.
We have a sister. Her name is Eileen. Don't tell me that. We all grew up in this house. You and me and Eileen. And we ate every meal in that room. Who do you think this is?
It's you and me.
No, it's you and me and Eileen. Where's Eileen? What have you done to this picture? What did you do to these pictures? There's no Eileen. Where's Eileen? I can remember everything about her. I remember her telling us that we could talk to God if we believed in him. Do you remember?
There's no Eileen. Forget about her. It doesn't matter.
What's going on? What's going on?
Tell him I want you to sit down.
I'm gonna go find Eileen.
No, you're gonna stay here. Tom, you're gonna sit down right now. Sit there. Sit. Look, this is our father's chair. This is Dad's chair. You remember that? I mean, Tom, it's gonna take a while for you to get it all together after your head injury, but the important thing is you're still alive. And you're here with me. That means there's still time.
What is that? How did you do that?
It's just the beginning.
Hey! Why can't you just tell me what's going on?
This is just a taste. A taste of the wonderful powers that are sleeping inside all of us.
What powers?
Genesis 11:6. Once the people are one, nothing will be impossible.
What does that mean?
Here, just put them on. And everything will make sense. You'll see the world in a whole new light.
I said I don't want to.
All right. We got a big problem here.
Don't you think you're taking this a little far?
No, not in this world. You don't realize what's at stake here.
I think it's time someone shared it with me.
It's the only way you're gonna find out the truth.
And you know the truth?
Yeah, I do.
Then why don't you save us some time and tell me what the truth really is?
Because I think you should hear it from the true Messiah.
Is that who you think is in there?
Yes, in person.
Did he give you this helmet?
And a whole lot more.
What about the 3 6s you got? Didn't that raise a red flag for you? What are these for?
The war on hatred. I got enough firepower in there to blow up every church in the city.
Think about what's going on here. You have 3 6s burned right into your hand. You're holding a loaded gun at me. You can't remember who Eileen is. I'm the one with the brain injury, but I'm beginning to think the rest of the world is insane.
No.
Yes.
No, the rest of the world just woke up. And Lucifer has come. Lucifer, the only one who had the real interests of mankind at heart. He's come to show us the path to enlightenment.
You know you're talking about Satan, the devil, bad guy.
No, he's not the bad guy, not even close. Lucifer is an angel who figured out God's secret, you see. We can all achieve godhood. But obviously God didn't want that to happen. So when Lucifer found out, God just threw him right out of heaven.
That's not what the Bible says.
Actually, that's exactly what it says. Maybe if you'd read it, you'd be able to make the right decision. Put it on.
Okay. It's your decision.
Don't go.
Do you remember the commandment? Thou shalt not kill? Eileen used to tell us that. I'll put on the helmet for you. Just pick it up for me.
It's time for some real faith now. Don't you agree, Miss Atlanta? This should be easy for you, shouldn't it? This God of yours, where is he now? I'll tell you. He's off and running with his tail between his legs like the coward that he is. And perhaps, more importantly, he's doing absolutely nothing to help you.
I'm in.
Eileen, thank you. I knew you'd find me.
I didn't find you, Tom. You found me. And it's not me you should be thanking. It's God.
Thank you.
Eileen, looks like God did protect your tree. Is anyone there? Can you hear me? Is anyone up there?
I am.
Jason.
Who are you? Tom. You look great. It's great to see you, man.
You scared me.
I didn't think I'd ever see you awake again. When did you wake up?
How did you find me here?
How did I find you? How did you find me? I haven't been here in years. Oh. Guess we have Eileen to thank, huh?
Yeah. Or God. What's happening in the world?
Everything Eileen ever talked about.
Okay, the rapture?
I don't know if it was the rapture. I mean, she disappeared, and millions of other people disappeared. And Tom, it was incredible. I was right there. I mean, you should have seen it. She was there, and she was standing there right next to me 1 second, and then the next, gone. And then all of a sudden, Franco Macaluso, he comes out, and he stands up, and he says he's going to save the whole world. And I believed it, all of it, until I saw what he was doing to those people. That is.
What about Susie? Is she all right?
Susie is okay.
Okay, where is she?
I have no idea.
Well, how do you know she's all right if you don't know where she is?
Well, I saw another one of those uplinks this afternoon.
Uplinks?
Obviously, you have a lot of catching up to do, buddy.
I don't know what an uplink is.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son to spread a web of lies. Prepare for enlightenment, Miss Hannah.
Welcome to your day of wonder, Helen Hannah.
It's not going to work.
Oh, but it is.
Why is it that people can't remember him? Calvin can't even remember Eileen.
I don't know. It's this weird mind thing. It happened to all of them.
Macaluso claims to be Satan.
That's right.
Please, don't underestimate me. Tonight, the whole world will be mine. And those that won't come willingly, well, they'll be mine anyway. Because they won't have a choice.
Remember that story I told you about the monkeys washing their bananas?
That was yesterday?
Maybe to you it was like yesterday. That's what he's doing, Tom. I figured it out. That's the big plan. You know, you get enough people to believe your story, and then voila, just like the monkeys, we all believe it too, and we don't have a choice. That's what tonight is all about.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I mean, this stuff really works, not just on monkeys. What do you think happened to me the night you had your accident?
I remember I thought...
Oh, you thought I was nuts? You thought I was delusional? You thought I was making things up, right? You wanted to put me in a home. Well, they planted thoughts in my brain. Why do you think I carry this for protection, okay? I wanted to kill Eileen, for crying out loud. Tom, listen to me. I had no choice.
Oh, you're forgetting something, Satan. One soul with God is a majority. You can unite every mind in the world, you can meditate, you can chant, but when it comes down to it, one soul who believes in God is more powerful than every demon, than every deceived soul, and yes, even more powerful than you.
Revelation 13, and the whole world wondered after me, and they worshipped me, saying, "Who is like unto me?" And it was given unto me to make war on the saints and to conquer them.
So why is tonight so special? They can change us by thinking about it. Why haven't they converted us already?
Well, that's the whole point. That's what's holding them back. They don't have enough people thinking together, okay? They're not. They could spin coins and move pencils. You know what they want? They want the promise from the book of Genesis.
You may have power over our earthly bodies, but you cannot steal our souls. And that's what the real battle is all about. So why fight it when you know you can't win?
You have no idea what the real battle is all about. Everyone who takes my mark will be with me forever, because I want lots and lots of company in that eternal lake of fire.
No, Genesis 11:6, Genesis.
That's the big one for these guys, and I guess for all of us. I mean, even God admits that, right there in black and white. He says if man could just come together, unite as one, then anything we can imagine, we can have.
That's impossible.
So is millions of people vanishing.
Every soul that I win will be a soul that he loses. And to me, that is the greatest victory of all. Do you think that I care about them? They're nothing but meaningless pawns in a game as old as time. You see, I used to sit up there in heaven, right next to him. I was the most glorious angel of them all. I was a bright and shining star. I was a twinkle in God's eye. Then, one day, I made an unpardonable sin. I suddenly realized that I was just like him.
You're nothing like him. God loves the world. He died for his world. You just want the world to die for you. And now you're deceiving people into giving up their eternal souls just to get even with God.
Isn't it great?
Why didn't you put on the goggles? Were you scared?
I was lucky I was scared. When I saw what was happening and all the other people were putting on the goggles, I mean, you saw what happened to Calvin. I mean, this is a confusing world, but there's one thing I know for sure is anybody who puts on those goggles comes out some kind of evil.
You see, already 95% of the world has my mark. Tonight is going to be so much fun. Imagine all these people united by a common thought. believing that they are going to unleash their divine powers. Instead, they're going to be rejecting God. And when they do that, the doors of hell will open wide, and the war against his saints will start until we kill every last one of them.
Do you really think you're in control? Because you're not. It's something you never understood. God gave everyone the freedom to choose their own destiny.
Right. And now's the time for you to choose yours.
I've already chosen mine. I'm going home.
Tom? Oh.
I guess Eileen was right.
What do you mean?
Well, look around, see what's happening. God, Satan, the rapture, the mark of the beast. I remember we used to tell Eileen, if God would just show himself to us, then we would believe.
Yeah. Guess we did.
Yeah, we did. Now it's all out in the open. And I'm starting to believe that we asked the wrong question.
What question?
Does God exist? We just assumed that if he existed, that was enough. But that's not enough. We were asking the wrong question. The right questions are, do you believe him? Do you accept him as God?
Well, everybody knows God exists.
Yeah, 95% of the world still don't believe him.
Hello, Calvin.
Forgive me, Messiah. I failed you. I let one get away.
Oh, you failed me, all right, Calvin. But not just me. Not just me. But the whole world. You see, you let the wrong one get away.
I'm telling you, it's too late. Calvin already made up his mind.
He's my brother. I'm
You're
gonna do
wasting
something.
your time.
You wait here.
This is going to be a battle, Calvin. And unless you are willing to win this battle, then you are in the way. And you know what happens to those that stand in our way, don't you, Calvin?
Calvin!
Oh, Calvin. Eileen was right. Eileen was right.
haters fell for our trap, sir.
The transmitter?
They stole from the satellite station Font Hill.
Once they realize what they have, they'll have no choice but to try to interfere with our Messiah's message tonight.
And to do that, they're going to need Susie Canberra.
Is everything set?
It'll pinpoint their exact location, sir.
And if we can get this within 100 miles of where they are, not a single soul will hear a word.
Sir, a communications monitoring network picked up stray transmission coming from your offices. It was a big one, sir, and it appears to have come from Miss Hannah. The boys at the tracking station think it might have been a video clip.
Well, where did the signal go?
They couldn't isolate it exactly, but we do know this. They're somewhere up near Rat Lake.
The cottage.
Well, go.
Looks like we won't have to wait for that transmission after all. Miss Hannah's done it for us. But I get the pleasure of killing every last one of them.
Hey, there's got to be a way. We're talking about a global broadcast here.
We may never get another chance to reach this many people.
And the way Macaluso's been pumping this thing, I doubt there'll be a soul on Earth not watching.
Okay. We figured out the ground-based relays for the regional stuff. Why can't we... It's only a high-security satellite.
Look, let's not get frustrated here. Let's just keep working on it. I know that we can figure out a way to do this.
Helen's sure convinced there is. She's been talking about it all week.
Shouldn't she be back by now?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. When was the last time we heard from her?
Right before the last uplink.
Well, I hope she gets here soon, because whatever it is she has planned for tonight, I sure don't know what it is.
We can't be late. Guns. Come on.
Come on.
It's coming from over there.
Let's go.
There's no point. That satellite is completely locked up. And without the password,
Oh, Susie. Oh, thank God you're alive. We gotta get out of here. Macaluso's guys have found Rat Lake. And they're going from cottage to cottage, shooting anything that moves. I tried to divert them, but what happened?
This is all very touching, but I think you want to shut up now. Move! Well, well, well. If it isn't the rest of Helen Hannah's ugly little web of hatred. So, this is what it's all about for you guys? This little book written by a bunch of ignorant fishermen? Well, folks, the time has come to ask yourselves the really important question. Are you ready to die for it? I mean, you all talk the tough talk, don't you? Denouncing our Messiah every chance you get, telling the world that yours is the only way. Well, let's see how tough you talk now when everything is on the line. Eeny, meeny, miny. How about you? Are you ready to die for God?
I had a hard time understanding God's love until I saw my brother living without it. Then I saw the world without it. And I'm happy to say thank you, God, for giving me another chance. You can do what you want to do. But the truth is, you're too late.
Fine. How about her? You then. And you can leave or you can die.
No, no.
Jason.
No. I don't blame him. That old book of fairy tales certainly isn't worth dying for now, is it?
Jason, come on.
I can't.
Jason.
I really can't.
Then I suggest you leave before I start shooting.
Jason!
Forgive me, folks. I'm on your side.
What are you doing?
He took the van!
Don't worry, Susie. No one's gonna catch him.
Look, folks, my name is Steve Jones. I'm really sorry to have had to do that to you, but I've got something extremely valuable, and I couldn't take the chance of Macaluso having one of his spies in here.
Go ahead.
I've got a way to communicate directly with the main ONE satellite.
What?
You've got the password?
No. Even better. Now, with this thing, we don't need any secret codes or frequencies. Macaluso's in the middle of his address right now. If we can cut in, we can reach the whole world.
Are you sure?
I don't believe it.
I wish all the news were good. Helen Hannah's dead.
What?
How?
I think you'll find all the answers you need on your computer.
Dear friends, I have fought a good fight. I've stayed my course. And I've kept my faith. Please be strong. Remember what we're fighting for. God bless. Helen. And there's a video file after it.
What is it?
It's a videotape confession from the big man himself.
Macaluso.
Yeah, that's right. Even as we speak, he's busy telling the whole world what a great guy he is, but thanks to Helen, they're about to see his true colors.
What is that?
It's a transmitter. And that thing can send a signal directly to the ONE satellite.
From the
We've got to do
satellite
it-
station at Font Hill.
Yeah, how did you know?
It's a trap.
Anything? It's nothing down here. Just give me a moment.
They got a jammer. And I don't know where it is, I don't know how it works, but they're expecting us to send a signal. And they have all intentions not to let it get through.
Well, how can we stop them from jamming the signal?
There's gotta be a way.
I'm hoping I have it covered.
Hold it. This is it. All right, get it.
Citizens of the world, our moment has finally arrived. Together, we will unleash the unlimited power of our consciousness. Together, we can rid this world of hatred. Concentrate. Imagine. Awaken. Awaken the powers within.
Is the tape ready, Selma?
All set and ready to go.
What is that?
That is the image of the beast. That's what's waiting for everyone inside those goggles. And that's the tape that Helen gave up her life for.
The image of the beast?
Revelation 13. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Macaluso used to try to infiltrate the resistance with spies who had tiny cameras in their contact lenses. Helen finally put one of those things to good use.
Helen's about to show the world the real Franco Macaluso.
And the truth is, Very simple. You have the power of God.
Looks like we're not gonna need this jammer. Gentlemen, if it moves, shoot it till it stops moving.
Well, this scared God very badly because he tossed us out of heaven. Well, not just me, but many, many others.
Let's roll it.
You see, we're in a great war.
Okay, there should just be a few seconds, and we'll be on the air.
God convince you that we're liars and that you are going to spend eternity in hell, which is simply not true. You have no idea what this battle is all about. Everyone who takes my mark.
This one's for you, Helen.
Forever. I want lots and lots of company in that lake of fire. Because every soul that I win will be a soul that he loses. And to me, that is the greatest victory of all. Do you think I care about them? They're meaningless pawns in a game as old as time.
You're nothing like him. God loves the world. He died for his world. You just want the world to die for you. And now you're deceiving people into giving up their eternal souls just to get even with God.
Isn't it great? Already, 95% of the world has taken my mark.
Do you really think you're in control? Because you're not. Something you never understood. God gave everyone the freedom to choose their own destiny.
They're at it again. They're at it again. You see? Spreading hatred. Hatred. Hatred and lies. Citizens of the world. Don't listen to them. Come back. Come on, come back. Come back to me. Don't go away. Don't go away. Come on. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back!
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
What day is it?
Sunday.
I have somewhere to go. May I see your left hand?
The rain is falling. My heart is longing for my friend so far away.
This ring symbolizes my love to you. Forever. And in eternity.
I can hear you calling out for hearts of passion, hearts of fire, hearts that long to love you more than the passions of this life.
I have to go in there.
And I want to know
you. Take as long as you need.
Like you want to know me. Here and now and forever.
I'm here because I have a promise to keep to my sister. And I'm late. I'm really late. But I want to get to know you. I want to learn to open myself up. I'm not good at saying prayers because I never learned how. So I'm going to talk to you like you're right here. Because now I know you.